So first they have a breakout of measles. Now there's a breakout of tuberculosis. How come nobody in the mainstream media is saying anything like, this is another form of colonialism? What's going on, everybody? I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate every last one of you taking time out of your evening. Like 9:30, 9:45-ish. I appreciate you taking time out of your evening to view my videos. I appreciate all the prayers that all of y'all did. We went through tornadoes in Louisville. We made it through. I got video that I am going to show you guys of me helping pushing trees off of the road. Yes, on the way to Gatlinburg, we had to push trees off of the road. It was crazy, y'all. Anyway. Appreciate all y'all prayers and y'all thoughts and all that. Me and my family are back safe. All right, so appreciate that. Shout out to all the Tennesseans I met in Gatlinburg, the ones who took pictures with me, particularly Al Clayton. Al Clayton. Randomly, y'all, this is so amazing. I'm going to show y'all another video, give y'all more detail, but we randomly pulled off to the side of a store, Walmart, randomly in a random town on the way back home. And this man recognized me, got pictures with him. It's a nice story. Shared his information with me, shared an extraordinary story with me. I'll get into it later on, but I just want to shout him out. Al, you know who you are. You and your brother say y'all watch my channel faithfully. Y'all call each other over the phone to say, hey, did you watch what Ty said tonight? Al, I really appreciate it. To your brother, hey, I know you, I'm sorry you weren't there. So he said that you was going to be jealous because he got pictures with me and everything, but sorry, this was completely random and like an act of God. Like, this is just a random Walmart that we pulled over for my sons and my wife to go use the bathroom and grab some stuff while we're in there and just happen to see somebody that recognized me. Awesome. Anywho, make sure y'all hit that like button so that this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm and that my videos can constantly be recommended to you. Make sure you follow me on all platforms listed above and below in this blackened area, okay? Got to get into this right, folks, because y'all know how I feel about this stuff when it comes to medicine. I absolutely love medicine. I love the profession, although I'm not practicing like I'm supposed to be, but I am directing, period. So check this out. Y'all know that this was just a matter of time before all this happened, and I called it. It's a big, huge money grab, a big, huge money grab. It's a huge money grab for these cities, these sanctuary cities. They knew that letting these people come in and all this stuff like that. They weren't requiring them to get the C-19 shots since it was so important. They weren't requiring them to get a whole lot of vaccinations. So what happens? They go to these migrant shelters, these illegal aliens and these illegal migrants and these asylum seekers, whatever you want to call them. They get to these shelters, boom, measles outbreak. Then boom, tuberculosis outbreak. Highly contagious, both, right? But before I get my 2 cents on it, check this out.
Chicago health officials confirming a, quote, small number of tuberculosis cases in migrant shelters across the city. But they're not saying how many. This comes after 56 known measles cases are reported in the Windy City. Chicago Alderman Raymond Lopez has warned about this issue for months, and he joins us now. So, Raymond, you warned them that this was going to happen, but they didn't listen to you. Are they listening now?
You know, Lawrence, good morning. I don't know how much our Department of Public Health or other officials are listening to the alarms that we've been raising since August of last year, and even in September when we had receipts from our ambulances showing that we had individuals testing positive for tuberculosis. This is a crisis we could have avoided, just like with the measles, if we had simply instituted the American standard of vaccines upon all of those migrants being shipped to the city of Chicago. Many of these individuals come with children, they are in our schools, and all of those vaccination requirements that our kids are responsible for are waived for the migrant asylum seeker children. And that is putting people, families, and communities at risk.
You know, Raymond, I've been so perplexed because, you know, I've been out there reporting, talking with the folks. They're upset. I know your district, and the people there are minorities. They're also, you got immigrants there as well. But it seems like the mayor has tried to paint those that are critical of this sanctuary city policy and not having a response to the people there as anti-immigrant.
Without question, we have seen where efforts by this administration to put migrants on a toxic dump site were labeled as racist when people like myself and community opposed it, saying it wasn't healthy for them or for the neighborhood to have all of that dust kicked up. Even when I brought this issue about tuberculosis, measles, and mumps to the forefront, I've been told that I'm anti-immigrant and xenophobic. even though I'm the great-grandson of immigrants. So they could gaslight all they want, but at a certain point, the truth is going to come out, and we're seeing it come out slowly and steadily now, as we saw with the measles and as we're seeing now with tuberculosis.
Real quickly, because I only got 15 seconds, Raymond, do you think people in Chicago, because of this issue, because I haven't seen people at these city council meetings like this in a long time, do you think they're going to start voting differently just based on this issue alone?
Well, as you mentioned earlier, Americans are fed up with seeing themselves being leapfrogged over by those coming to this country just to get service and support. And I think that at some point, this is going to drive a wedge, particularly for the Democratic Party, my party, with our core base of African American and Latino voters who feel as though we have not invested in them the way we're investing in these migrant asylum seekers.
Such a valid point. A man of the people, Raymond Lopez. If you ever want to know what's going on in Chicago, go visit Raymond. Raymond, thanks so much.
Yeah, so like I was saying, highly contagious. Wasn't even heard of, right? I mean, it was heard of, but you know what I'm saying. Get your measles, mumps, and rubella shot, boom, that's it. It's a wrap. You don't even have to get it again for what they told us way back when. It doesn't even matter. I haven't been vaccinated with anything, so I just haven't. Todd, how? Yeah, nothing. My son's not vaccinated with anything. Full grown now. Oh, y'all thought you had to get it, didn't y'all? No, they lied to you. That's all word of mouth bull crap. Anyway, now all of a sudden there's a measles outbreak in Chicago in the migrant shelters, and there is a tuberculosis outbreak. If you don't know what it is, tuberculosis will definitely affect your lungs. We have to get in the medical world every single year. You can do it through blood, which is what I do because I don't want them to put that little bitty crap, I don't even know what it is, underneath my skin. And then after a few days, you see if it goes down, they measure it, whatever, and then you get it's a two-step process. Depends on when's your latest one you got, or you can make it a one-step process. Point is, I get the blood drawn. That way, they can test it that way, but I'm not getting none of that stuff. I don't know what that stuff is. I do, but I know. I don't want anything injected into my skin whatsoever, nothing like that, whatever. Anyway, my point in saying all of this is a big, huge money grab, like I mentioned earlier before you guys saw the video. It is a huge money grab. Y'all don't think that this has a lot to do with pharmaceuticals? Y'all really think that these migrants are here just to become some pawns to be voting for the Democratic Party? No. You got medical crackheads for the rest of their lives. A lot of them don't know any better. They're going to come in here. They're going to give that. Why you think they're giving them full health benefits, y'all? This is what we're doing right now. My facilities from Chicago down to St. Louis. Guess what we're doing? We have to. They have to. You have to treat these people. Now, look, I'm just letting y'all know, if you know about the Hippocratic Oath, you have to treat people, period. Do no harm, right? So if these people come in, no matter what, if you come to the hospital, whether you got insurance or not, we have to treat you, okay? Any type of clinicians, we have to treat you, period. Doctor, PA, OPA, nurse practitioner, nurses, CNAs, physical therapists, no matter what. If they come in, if they don't have insurance and they tell you got to Medicaid, blah, blah, blah. If these people are getting approved to get visits and all that, we have to do the work, okay? My point in saying it is this. They're going to give these people free health care. And I'm telling y'all right now, it comes with stipulations. Y'all have no idea what they're doing to these migrants, these asylum seekers, and these illegals. These people are coming in, and when they go through their little health checks, they are giving them everything. Everything. They're getting the measles, mumps, rubella, the hepatitis A, B, C. They're giving them everything. C19. Then they don't have to come back. They are banking off of these people. So y'all thought it was just about them coming in and making the money for these Democrats and for these some Republicans, but pretty much for the ones who are really pushing for illegal immigrants to come in here and get their IDs and get to working and all this, it's so they can bank off of it. Oh, it's going to stimulate the economy. Yeah, right. It's going to stimulate those people's pockets, period. Pharmaceuticals is going to make a killing. They are already, I almost said they are already making a killing off of it right now. Since there's an outbreak, guess who else they're going to make money off of? You, the American people. How? Oh boy, they said if you haven't had your measles, mumps, and rubella in 10 years, you should go and get it again. Here comes the scares, ladies and gentlemen. And they're going to push you to go and get your measles, mumps, rubella all over again. They're definitely going to have every last healthcare professional who has come in contact with any migrants or anything like that to go get the TB test and stuff all over again. Then we have people in the healthcare field. They were freaking out. Oh, I coughed yesterday, Tide. Man, come on, bro. You good? Oh, no, you don't understand. Okay, well, go get the chest x-ray done then. Go get it done and see if you got it. But tuberculosis is highly contagious and it can be deadly, folks. Plain and simple. So what they're going to do right now, they're not going to contain these people. They're not going to keep them in one area. What happens? If there's a measles outbreak, right? Migrant shelters. Tuberculosis outbreak, right? In the migrant shelters. And now y'all hearing stuff about, oh, Chicago said they got to push these migrants out. To where? Amongst you, the American people, so they can spread the love. Be prepared. Be prepared for what? For the death of your lungs. Why? No, I'm just joking, y'all. That's what they're doing. So don't be surprised that this may increase, especially come this fall, when you should be out and going to cash your ballots, but they're going, oh no, measles has gotten worse, tuberculosis has gotten worse, and we definitely going back into the C-19 season. Be prepared, folks. That's all I'm telling you. Think I'm lying? Watch and see. We are up here right now, Chi-Town. I'm telling you right now, that's the plan. That's what they've been doing, but they're not showing you on the news. A lot of these people that are coming to the hospital are getting these doses and doses and doses and doses because it's their free health care. Cha-ching for the pharmaceuticals. God, y'all know how they say if you can't beat them, join them? It ain't that I can't beat them. It's just that I should just put my stocks and stuff into some of these pharmaceuticals. Anyway, what the heck? No, I wouldn't do that. I got too much integrity. Anyway, folks, what do y'all think about all this? Whatever it is that y'all think, let me see it in the comments below after this video. Hit that like button, folks, if you really enjoyed the content that I put out. If you'd like to see more of it, hit that like button. Also, get into your cell phones. Let somebody know about this channel. Encourage them to subscribe to this channel, whether they have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. DM somebody and tell them to check out my channel and subscribe, all right? Appreciate it. Let's hear your thoughts. Chi-Town. Y'all know what I'm saying. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying. I was about to say I'm just playing. I'm hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.